we're back to play another game here, another little Let's Play. I'm not sure at this moment recording this how many parts this will be because the game doesn't have necessarily that much to it, but we'll play it a little bit. I know I have at least one story I want to tell while I'm playing it that's kind of related to it. And that game is, it was requested by Taju22. It was a game put in my little fishbowl and drawn out after I played Revolution X for the Genesis. That game is Duck Hunt. And if you want to suggest a game, look up any of my next Let's Play videos. Go to, you're on my channel there. Go there and look up next Let's Play, and you'll see a slideshow of all the various games that I can potentially play, and suggest a few, maybe just a small handful of them or whatever. And yeah, but anyway, I'm gonna save the one duck because I want to try to do that. If you hit your directional pad while you're playing, the crosshairs will actually disappear, so you can play without seeing it because it makes it easier. But we'll start with two ducks. I should do pretty well, but even with being able to have your target, those ducks get moving pretty quick. So let's get into this here. All right. Obviously, this was one of the first games on the NES, and there was a combo cartridge packed in with when you bought the Zapper, and it had Super Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt both on the same. You little bastard! I missed them. Had both games on the same cartridge, and like I said right up at the top there, I still remember when I bought my NES. It was the very first thing I bought with my very first paycheck from my very first job, which happened to be an amusement park here in Kansas City called Worlds of Fun. Gotcha. And there was a toy store. I don't know if any exist in America anymore. It was called KB Toy. And I went in there, and I can still remember the question I asked because I was looking, they had them behind the counter, the NES, and I'm like, I asked, well, how much is the NES? And they said $99.99. And so then I said, well, how much is the one with the Zapper? And they said $99.99. I said, they're the same price? They said, yes. I said, well, give me the one with the Zapper then. I mean, that's kind of a silly choice. Why would you want one without a Zapper if you can get one with a Zapper at the same price, right? Now, this little story of getting my NES, it has one extra little element to it that most people wouldn't have to deal with. And that has to do with my mom. Even though it was my money, my purchase. And those of you anybody who's watching this who's actually, a friend of mine for a while, knows a lot of my backstory. Ah, you son of a bitch. Gotcha. Yeah, there's issues in my family. I'm the normal one of the family, basically. But anyway, when I was coming home, the direction, and the friend I was riding with, the direction that we come from up the road, between the neighbor's yard and our yard, there were two big pine trees. So you can't really see our front yard until you're pretty much almost right up on it, And we were driving up, and I saw my mom in the front yard talking to a neighbor. And immediately, because if I'd come out and I would have my NES with me, she would have started the lecture of, oh, you sons of bitches. Oh my God, he flew away that quick. The lecture would start. Oh, I can't believe I missed another one. Oh my God. Man, these ducks are moving quick. Even with the crosshairs, like I said, this is tough. Oh my God. Oh my God! But anyway, there would be this this big lecture. Or not even just a lecture, it would be more like hollering at me. That's how it was. Everything was an argument, everything was hollering at me, everything was just rrr. So the second I saw her in the front yard, I ducked. I was in the passenger seat, and I just ducked down, and I told my friend, just keep driving, keep going, go to your house. He lived about a block. Oh my God! Now that's when you want to kill that damn dog. When you don't hit anything and he laughs at you. But anyway, he lived about a block and a half further up the road. So I just ducked down. I said, keep driving, go to your house. So I went to his house, hung out for a little while. Oh shit. Okay, I got you. And oh God. And when I knew my mom was probably having her nap, because she always had a nap in the evening, always about the same time, sit back in the recliner. God, these ducks are fast. That's when I went home and I took the NES and I actually put it out in the shed in the backyard before I went inside. And this happened to be on a Wednesday. I remember it was a Wednesday because after her nap, she would always have choir practice for a church choir in town. Oh God, I got one of them at least. And so that's Jesus. That's part of the reason, why I just put it out in the shed, because I knew I'd get to hook it up after she went to choir. So that's exactly what happened. She went to choir practice, and then I went out in the shed and brought it in, hooked it up to the TV that my Atari 2600 was hooked up to. I hate how they fly away so quick! Even when I have another shot left. Ah, shit. I gotcha. Oh, Jesus. It's like you almost really have to anticipate where these damn ducks are going to be. Because even if you're tracking it across the screen, they'll just turn around and go the other direction on you. But yeah, that was... Oh my God! Missed them both. I don't believe that. Oh my fucking God. I can't miss another one or this game's going to be over. Gotcha. I'm done. Damn it. Why'd you do this to me, Taju 22? Making me play this game. So, but yeah, while some of you that might be watching this, let's go ahead and do the clay shooting. While you might say, oh, that wouldn't be so bad, every parent's going to lecture you about that or whatever. It's like you would really have to know my family, how my mom is. It just, like I say, it wouldn't be just a talk. It wouldn't be, it would have been not even just a lecture. It would have been hollering and demeaning and all that kind of thing, and I wasn't going to deal with it. But being a mom that was not tech savvy or anything like that, when I hooked it up then to the TV where I had my Atari 2600, which that was a birthday gift when I was like 10 years old, or a Christmas gift. But when I hooked it up to that TV, to this day, I really don't think she had any idea Other than maybe I was sitting in front of it playing it more than normal. It was brand new now, obviously. And something else that was kind of cool was that friend that I rode with, whose house I went to. Got it. He, not that long actually. I don't know how long. It might have been just a few months or something. A few months into me having my NES. But he and his family went on a trip. And I was going to be dog sitting for them while they were gone. And so kind of part of my, well, not part, I don't think I got any money or anything. Basically, my payment for doing that was borrowing his NES games while they were on a trip. So I had a whole bunch more games to play for a while. That was pretty cool. I mean, he didn't have a ton, but, you know, I think he had, 6 to 10 games or something like that. I don't know. But, yeah, that Zapper on the original NES, for those that aren't real familiar, it wasn't, you really couldn't be too far away from the TV to use it. Ooh, wow. Because the technology, I mean, the way it worked was basically when you pulled the trigger, the gun controller would take a